What's going on, guys? Today we're gonna be making venison jerky. In terms, layman's, is deer jerky, y'all. What you gonna need today? Well, I'm using KitchenAid for the grinder, and got the big Western jerky gun. Just the big junk. And I'm gonna do flats today. I got the round sticks, but I don't like how big they is. I don't too much food with them. And you're gonna get your jerky mix that you want. This is good enough for 5 pounds. I'm not sure what I got in here right now. I gotta go take the scale out and see what it do. But and what kind this is, whatever kind you like. You go to your little sporting goods store and get whatever you want to get. I ain't trying to tell nobody I ain't trying to sell nobody nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't sponsoring, you ain't on it. I try my best these days not to sponsor, well, not sponsor, but not to advertise nobody. Which I did say KitchenAid and Western, but you can see that. But this here, hot and spicy. It ain't hot though. It just got a little bit of spice to it. That's it. Let's get the jerky. Y'all, we got that triple beam out. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna do this. Since this on the TNT Life channel, not the TNT Kitchen channel, I'm gonna try. Cause I'm trying to tell you guys something here. So I'm gonna go with some names here. This seasoning mix is a Nesco jerky seasoning. And the reason why it is, let me see if I can get to it. It's this color. Drip it everywhere. See, it's that color versus you would think, oh, this is healthy, that color. That reddish mixed in. Get another piece here. That's because I don't need no nuts getting here talking about this is the way that. But the reason is that color is because when I get the deer meat, I soak it a few days in either buttermilk or I take regular milk and add vinegar to it to create the buttermilk effect, and it sucks out all the wild taste, and so it pulls out most of that old blood. Alright, so this here had been soaking, but what it's soaking in now, which when I took it out of that, I rinsed it off, and then what it's soaking in now is actually some Dale's DALES marinade and a little bit of hickory liquid smoke. I said it right that time. You would say hickory liquid, but hickory liquid smoke. That soaked overnight, and that gave it that little flavor, and that's approximately 3 pounds, 3 ounces. Was that a 7 or 1? I say 3 pounds, y'all. That's what this is. Let's see that right. Cause I zeroed this scale out. So that's 3 pounds of meat, so I'm gonna have to do some mathematics, which yes, I'm horrible at mathematics. With that seasoning, cause that's for 6 pounds of meat, and I put all that in there, y'all. All bad. Okay, y'all, I ain't done this in a minute. The package came with 6 packets, which could do 6 pounds of meat. So each packet does a pound of meat, right? So I almost had some bland stuff going on here, y'all. But when I opened my package up with some odd reason here, I got 2 of these seasonings and 3 curing salts. I don't know what I know what I did. Yeah, I do. Last time I used some of that to mix in with some deer sausage, and I used my regular pink curing salt. And that's why I'm missing a pack on that end. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up my legs snack stick seasoning, and I'm gonna use 1 ounce of this legs in the place of one of those packets. Same thing. Or I can probably use just salt and some more seasonings to throw my little extra in there. I probably could put, which I am gonna throw some else in there, y'all. I always got to. Let's not forget the bread, y'all. Let's not forget the bread. Alright, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna lube everything up. Now this is a step, y'all, that I do. I don't know if anybody else do it, but it makes it easier to clean up. I take vegetable oil or whatever kind you got, just a light coat. It makes things work a whole lot better. And we're gonna put this together. Alright, I'm gonna start off with the big grain. Push on there. And when I end it up, you're gonna use the small grain. Put this off somewhere. I guess we can start. I could want to get some kind of resistance now. You wanted these cut up in little manageable pieces too, by the way, y'all. And the best way to do your cuts is get it kind of halfway frozen, not frozen, halfway. You can get a lot of better cuts with cutting it. And when you work with this, you want the meat to work with around 30 degrees, somewhere, you know, just good cool temp. Feed me more. And I'm glad I can just do this without having to go back and forth with fat and other junk, you know, just straight up. This here's gonna be straight up, no fat. Just, I ain't gonna even say healthy because it's gonna have some sodium. I might don't even have to use my presser, which I'm sure I ain't gonna have to. Alright, it's like 1 ounce of that legs, y'all. Alright, now this is curry salt. It ain't pink like my other salt, but same thing. You can't use regular salt either, y'all. This is straight up for curing meat. And don't put this in nothing else either. Just when you're doing stuff that you want cured. Then go in with hands and start mixing. Okay, then I got that semi mix. Now Now I'm gonna put some smokehouse maple in it. Just give it that sweet kick. Not much, just a little bit, because we got no salt in it, you know. Then I'm gonna notch it up a bit with some cayenne. Not much, because I said I didn't want them spicy, just something that you know that they there. Pepper comes in at the end, y'all. You'll see that process. You don't ask for that, but those two ingredients and the pepper gonna be my add-ins. So I'm gonna get to mixing a little more. Alright. Now that everything is incorporated together, I should have washed that bowl. Goodness gracious. Let me rinse this bowl out right quick. No, yeah. Real quick. Y'all, there ain't no need to do this now. The reason I'm rinsing this bowl out, because I don't want none of the unseasoned stuff that I got now to be mixed with the seasoned stuff. Alright? Alright, so what we're going to do now is, let me wash my hands off and change this color. Alright, now we done got the little die cut, whatever you want to call it, a little grinder wheel, got it changed out to the smaller. Now we can ride. The ground meat back in. Guess I'm going to use it. Back in one more again. Let me tell y'all a little tidbit here. This stuff brown now. But did you know that at the grocery stores, a lot of times they don't quick sell meat. What they do is they would take that ground meat that are ground up and they would run it back through the grinder with some fresh meat, maybe a little bit of that, to give it that look of blood. Let's think y'all know that y'all wasn't eating just all blood. Alright, y'all, that's the last of it. But I'm gonna tell you one thing with this KitchenAid is that it don't leave much meat left in the worm. But for you all who have the kind of mixer that leaves it all like pieces in there, and I'm doing this to help me out too right here. Like I said, don't forget that bread. Stop it down, stop everything down with that bread. Alright, throw that bread off of there. It'll get your last piece of meat out, plus it'll clean that worm out for you. See how it's starting to drop again? That's why I want to cut it at right there. I mean, bread ain't gonna hurt a thing. But these ain't sausage, these smoked cheese, I don't want the bread. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna show you the end product of this. I think this is a very important step. Like, see the little bread chunk look like wood pellets, right? Yeah, I agree with you, they do. All I gotta do is really rinse this out and clean it just a little bit versus having to do all that scraping and soaking and everything. Alright, here we go with this. Now you can see the little bread I got mixed in. Alright, now that I had this sitting up to let the flavors marry each other, I let it marinate for about 30 seconds. 30 seconds. What did I get 30 seconds from? I meant to say 30 minutes. Alright, let's get going. And that marinating was in the refrigerator. I'm gonna load the gun and be back. Got them packed. Come on now. You can see better on this one, right? Break them off. Break them off. Simple, ain't it? One more row. Alright, that'll make 20 of those sticks, y'all. You probably need a little air gap in there so all the smoke can go around. Gonna do the rest of these. Okay, here we go. That was left over. This what the pepper go in there, y'all. Just a little bit. Alright. Got the smoker going on. It ain't going on nothing right now, y'all. It's just smoking, y'all. It's just smoking. I got it on high as it can go so it can get those pellets burning. And right now, look what it's saying. Almost 300 degrees. We past smoking. But when I open up, temperature gonna drop anyway. As long as we get this smoke pellets going, that's all I'm worrying about. And what I'm putting on here is big game for like wild game pellets. It's got red oak, hickory, white oak, and rosemary, I think, in it. Then I put a little bit of maple mixed in with it, a little bit of maple chips. So it's got a nice smoky flavor going on. Now I'm finna go ahead and throw them on. Let's see if we can get this without knocking them over, y'all. Come on now, stop this. No, come on now. Why is it rocking anyway? Wind blowing me back, y'all. On for the money. Come on now. Get on in this spot. Ah, that's good. We good now. Yeah. Open that up so that y'all look inside there for a second. Can you see it? Yeah. Let's get this closed up and go. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna let this come back up to temp, which in that range where you see it say smoke. Then I'm gonna drop the temperature down here to where it can stay in that temperature range, and we're gonna let this go all day. Well, I'll let you know how long it go. I don't even know how long it's gonna go, but y'all look at the grass. My grass, I just cut this last week, y'all. Around, let me see, I cut this about a week and 2 days ago. This was like this within a few days. Can you get the feel? Look at it. That's healthy. So I was gonna cut it the day before yesterday, but the rain came in, and if you don't know, a zero turn mower would tear up your grass and get stuck and everything. So got the little orchard going. Got your little blueberry tree right here. Where you at? It's done kicked off, got a couple little buds on it. The persimmons, that big dude out there and some out there, they done kicked off. And them three right there, big mayhaw trees, they'll be coming out next month sometime. So today is a nice day. Today it is, right now, it is about 10:30. Somewhere around, it's close to 10:30. It ain't 10:30 quite yet, about 10:20 or 20:15. But it's that time of the morning, 58 degrees with a 8-mile-per-hour wind. Feels good out here. And let me tell y'all something about this here. You know I'm not one of them people. You see those white things on the grass? That means healthy bugs. If you have a full healthy grass, like just all green, no weeds like this here, that means you ain't got no bees flying around that's pollinating everything. So gotta keep that in mind. That's a tip for the day, y'all. Keep that in mind. 1 hour 10 minutes. 200. Wait a minute. An hour 45 minutes at 210 degrees.